Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. I am still stable. I have now gone 12 hours without taking my medicine again. I'm a little stoned. I smoked, but that helps me with not needing the chemicals. So it's all natural. So for right now, that's what's working for me. But I'm going to explain more a little bit about withdrawals because I don't think too many people actually get how painful withdrawals are. So withdrawals begin with either hot and cold sweats. You either are practically about to shit in your pants. You either throw up. You start shaking. Your anxiety is triple from what you had before because your mind is just going 1,000 miles an hour and you feel like there are millions of little bugs crawling around inside your body, and you begin punching your legs, you begin, hitting yourself, and sometimes it gets super serious where, people want to end their life because they can't take day after day after day of so much pain. It's like you're slowly torturing your body, especially when you have a benzo in your body. The benzo, if you don't have that benzo, you start twitching like this. I mean, how embarrassing would that be to go outside in public and twitch, People would think you were a nut job, but they don't understand what's going on with you, and so you mostly stay inside your house. But it's so excruciating. I mean, it's torture on a daily basis. And it's not just mild torture, it's torture. I mean, you wish for God to take your life sometimes. I've caught myself screaming for that many times. I was not in my right mind before many times. You know, I'm not gonna lie, there's a time where it was so bad that, I put a gun to my mouth because I was exhausted from fighting. Just exhausted. But it was not the way, it was not the answer. And that was the easy way out. And what was I doing? What was I thinking? You know, I had so much to live for, but the pain is so unbearable that those are things and those are the extremes that people go through. Some successfully commit suicide over withdrawals, and that's how painful it is. So when people are trying to come off of these things, try to support them. Maybe you don't condone it, what they're doing or the way they're doing it, but if it's working for them, congratulate them, praise them, because it's not easy to come off of these things. I did it. I will not go backwards. I can only go up from here, and I am. Things are very positive for me right now. Watching a lot of you guys talking to me, inboxing me about personal things that you guys have gone through, and I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes, and I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this. And, you know, unfortunately, a lot of women develop PTSD because men, you know, perfect example today, I was scrolling through my news feed, and I saw a picture of a girl who posted up a half nude photograph of herself on her Instagram. Her boyfriend did not like it, and he beat her to a pulp where she had 2 black eyes, busted mouth, busted nose, pretty much swollen all over. It looked like Rocky had beat her up, and all over a stupid picture, okay? Now, she did not deserve that. And I was reading the comments, and I come across this retarded man saying that he gives props to the man that put hands on this woman for showing her body parts on Instagram. She did not deserve to get punched the way she did. She did not deserve to be called a hoe, for number one. You motherfuckers post your asses with no shirts on and shit, and you guys get applauded for all that shit. But when females start to take the lead or control or independence, we're called whores, hoes, or I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call us. But, you know, that girl did not deserve that, and shame on you. That's why you blocked me when I called you out and said, what kind of a man says good job and he gives you props for beating on a woman? And she did not deserve that type of a beating. Nobody deserves that type of a fucking beating, okay? And any man that agrees with that, you're sick in the fucking head and you need some fucking help. It's not funny. Like, nobody deserves that shit. And it's happening everywhere. And then, you know, not to get off the topic, but people develop PTSD, anxiety, and they start getting on medication. It turns into depression, you know, all kinds of things. There's so many factors in this world. We all have problems. There is something wrong with every single one of us. Everybody has a different way of dealing with it. Some people could deal with it for a really long time and then they just snap. And that's kind of what happened with me. I had to put up with so much growing up from childhood to adulthood. And I had to be a very strong person. And that attack just took me down. And I just didn't want to be that person anymore. I don't know everybody else's situation, but I could just speak from my own experience. But all this glamorizing about popping pills on music is just ridiculous. Calling yourself a pill name is ridiculous. I don't understand why promote death, because that is what you are promoting. But right now, that's all I have to say. It was a good day today. Now I'm just relaxing and getting ready to wash the dishes. I hate washing the dishes. Oh well. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good day today, and keep in touch, keep watching. I'll start getting outside more, and then you can start seeing a lot of my crazy friends and the shenanigans, and yeah. So I will see you guys later. Bye.